Hey, welcome back to Grounded Growing Living. So today I'm going to start working over this bed to plant my lettuces and leafy greens. This is probably the best spot that we can do for this because it's going to have more shade, receive the morning light after it rises over the forest on the hill, and then it'll be shaded from the afternoon sun, keeping it a little bit cooler here. I already cleaned up the grass from here before the winter, and then I put this really heavy mulch of leaves and rotting logs from the forest. Digging through it, there's already some nice juicy worms doing their work down in here. So what I'm going to do is make little rows perpendicular with the line of the bed and churn up the soil a little bit, loosen up just a little bit with the fork. Then we're going to take the rich topsoil from the wood line and make little rows out of that to plant the seeds. When we're done, we'll put the mulch back over it. So I just want to loosen this up a little bit so the roots, when they start to get down to this level, they won't have too hard of a time getting into there. It's not quite as compacted as some of the other areas of the yard. And you can probably hear that. I'm hitting some roots down there too. It is good that we're going a little bit up with our topsoil fill. Is that a rock or a root? Looks like a rock. This might be the kind of rock that you don't move. Alright, second bed, and we found this rock. What to do? It's probably too big to dig it out. I learned a lot about moving rocks out of the way when I was in India. I'll be right back. Okay, so we know it's not going to move. There's no wiggle, right? Put some leverage on it. I don't want to break the shovel. So we can try. And we're fortunate because this is kind of peeking out like a mountain, right? Sloping up this way. That means if we get the space to hit it with a sledgehammer, which is going to be best from this side, we might be able to just crack the whole top off, and then most of it will really be out of the way as much as we need it to be. Now really this plant is, actually we could move this plant. I don't really need to be there. It's just going to send its offspring into the bed pretty soon anyway, and I need that space to swing. Let's just move him or her or them and us. Okay, and we're going to want to give it a good whack right through there. Okay, so why did it not break? It's not quite as big as I thought, so it's actually shifting the whole rock inside, just kind of shattering it. So instead, let's try from the other way. No bueno. Okay, good enough. Don't want to go crazy with it, right? If we were planting something with deep roots here, then maybe we would, but we're not, and we got space for those things. Well, I might crack this one out too, huh? Oh boy, getting into more than I asked for. Does that mean we should get this one out too now? Pretty sure this other one's giant. Okay, let's see if we can get it with this one. Cleaned it. Nada. There we go. we're about halfway done. We're going to call it a day here. We'll start back tomorrow morning. It's the first frog I've seen, guys, this year. I don't know what he's doing up here. You want to get down by the water, don't you? Don't you want to get down in the water, dude? You dry? Hello. Bye-bye. Man, they could jump far. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. It's the kind of feeling that I've never, ever, ever, ever had before. I get a good feeling. Oh, oh, oh. I get a good feeling, yeah. It's the kind of feeling that I've never, ever, ever, ever had before. I get a good feeling. All right, glorious, isn't it? I don't know, something about it just looks so right to me. So I'm going to put the lettuce in now, and we have some small pieces of slate I'm going to put in here to make a little stable walkways. It's so nice to be able to change your posture when you're doing all these things. Like right now, just having a good sit while I pop these in. When you're doing all that yard work, you know, using the yard tools and stuff. Maybe even just changing which side of your body you use right hand, left hand, even for just a minute. Change it up. Keep yourself refreshed. I've been thinking about maybe making some video lessons, like a mobility course, you know, for, well, it could be for anything, but for gardening. You know, it's good to be able to squat, bend over without hurting your back. A lot of people have back pain easy. Need to strengthen the back, right? Because we sit too much in a chair. Don't strengthen our back very much. And then once we get all of these planted and watered in, I'm going to take the leaves that was over this topsoil at the wood edge and mulch it with the mower, and then we'll mulch over with a nice fine leaf mulch.